Roundtable Service Media, brought to you by Saphicsmedia Productions.
Welcome to Roundtable with Saphicsmedia. Yeah, this is a special production from One Time Word Specials. We'll try to bring people from different walks of life doing so well in their work, and even those that are just starting up, just to be a booster to those that have interest in doing what they do. So want to know your name, want to know your work, what you do, and your field of work.
Okay, basically, good morning. Thank you very much for having me on the platform, and it's a great honor to be here. So my name is Falaju Emmanuel', and in sum, I'm a graphic designer. I think that's the shortest description for me at the moment, because I am actually the lead designer for Hilex Designs. It's a platform that I got the idea to create as far back when I was in school, precisely in 311 while I was in school. So then I was also looking at what to do with my life after school. What do I derive pleasure doing? And I had major boosters because I switched from a polytechnic to a university. So there was a gap in between the polytechnic and university, and it was like a 2-year gap. The 1-year compulsory strike and the IT session, which is 1 year. So I had the opportunity to work with people in the real life world. So I know what they demand, what is demanded of anyone that's leaving school, transitioning from school to the real world. So that helped me when I got to university, and I knew that, yes, apart from my book, something happens after school. Am I really fit for life after school? It was just a deep thought, and I came up with doing, freely, and I derived pleasure in doing that as a computer science student. But I wasn't so strong in programming, so I felt that if I'm not strong in programming, I should be good at something. So that's how I started Hilex Design and pro bono designs. Most of my jobs then were pro bono. My friend needs this, can you help out? So I was using that to sharpen my skills and also to give back to the society, which is the church then when I was in school.
Okay, yeah. So what's your driving force to Hilex Designs? Like how it started. Yeah, you talked about how you began and how well you've gone. So what's your daily driving force to doing it? There's sometimes definitely you feel like there are different things coming to your mind to do. There are diverse works in graphics. But the place which you are focused on, what's the driving force? What's your passion towards that area?
Okay, I think being self-motivated is one major thing, because regardless of what you do in life, if you are not self-motivated, you don't really know why you're doing it. I know how like the next 10 to 15 or 5 years, what do I want to see myself doing, and what am I happy doing? Then definitely anything one picks, there's going to be like a slack, no push. So what is my own driving force? It's quite fun because the driving force there was that I just want to be good at what I'm doing. I saw people that don't really know what they're doing and they are thriving. But I felt that since it's a self-learned skill that I acquired myself, I should sharpen my skills more. I should be valuable to the society, and I should be able to pick a niche. And there's something that helped me a lot while I was transitioning from school to the real life. During my NYC, I had the opportunity to work with a firm, and we had great minds like graphics designer, animators, cinematographers, videographers, like photographers, everyone, the creative team, like a full-fledged creative team. So during that period, I had the opportunity to gather some knowledge about what they do. And when you're in a creative environment, you think creatively. The pressure was much, but I never knew like something that was meant to build me to be self-sufficient, to be able to stand alone when I'm handling projects that it looks quite big. So looking at that, design is quite wide, graphics design is wide. It's just about you knowing what you want as to the field. So I decided that I would love to be in the half depth in brand identity, or editorial designs, basically. So there are some kind of designs that who are in that space, because beyond just doing designs, beyond the passion, you need to feed, you need to live life, you need to cater for yourself. So, and it's all about choice. Who is your target client? That's what I thought of. Because for me to think about that, I had to invest in myself. I had to spend money that, if I say it here, it's quite huge. But for me, it's a self-investment. And for me to get more value, I invested that in myself. And that's changed my orientation about how to charge my clients and the kind of client I'm looking for. So you get that. So it's just now, no more just a generalist, but a specialist, having more understanding on other aspects of designs. As I'm not strong on animation. I tell people that it's not something I'm proud of. I can't know everything. That's why I need to have friends who are animators. When I have projects that have to do with that, okay, guy, come get this thing done. So making life easy. You do your part, I do my part, and it's a success. That's just my own ideology.
Thank you so much. Yes, I guess I got something from what you said, that for you to get more value, invest in yourself, and that is really a great word. And yeah, okay. So in a competitive world where there are a lot of people doing what you do, how have you been able to stand out? Because there are, now, in fact, as at 2020, the rate of attrition, we have a lot of graphic designers in town was so much that at the point I was like, it seems everyone is now into graphic design. Like everybody, graphic design. You see, someone will just finish training of 2 weeks, and the person just come out posting a flyer. I design, come and do stuff. I was like, what's going on? So now, in a competitive world where we have a lot of people into graphic designing, how have you been able to stand out? Keep your work unique and moving.
Okay, I think it's all about choosing your battles and what you want to fight. That's one. So, what made me a little bit calm during those periods that those people are not just designers, they are app users. That's just why I tag them, except for those who want to take graphic as a profession and work their part to excellence in the field. So you can't come and meet me and you said you make use of Canva for it. I don't shade people that do that, you get. You can't meet me and say you make use of Canva for designs, and I'm a multi-billion-dollar company, and you make a proposal to me that let's handle your designs. Yeah, we have this and this, and the next thing you're bringing Canva. It's something that is limited because it's someone designed. It's not the professional tool. So you get my point. That's what I'm saying. As a professional designer, you choose your battle. You choose your clients. My clients are not those that pay 2K. They are not. Because I know who I'm looking for. And as a professional with almost 7 years in the field now, counting, I know that this is the kind of client I want to work with. This is a financial institution I want to service as a graphics designer. And this is a church that I know that once I offer my service to, yes, I'm respected for that. When I build them, they are willing to pay me because they got value for the job. So 2020, we had unleashing of, they unleashed a lot of graphic design in quotes, app users who don't really know the rudiments. Because there's a class I'm having currently. It's a forum of designers, it's called the Unknown Designers, and everything started as far back as 2019. My friends are telling me, please, which training. I felt it's not just about rushing into it. I have to make decisions that will affect other people. So if I don't do it right, because you are making demands, Hilex, when will you have your design class? Hilex, when will you have your design class? And I just fall for your demands and I don't have any plan for you. So now the idea is starting a class from the basics, understanding the theoretical part of designs, what you need to know as a designer. When you see a design, without you knowing how to use the applications, when you see a design, you know that something is wrong here. The alignment in this is poor. The color combination is poor. The choice of font is poor. You have too much font on this design. That makes you professional. But an app user will see everything nice. They can use a red on an orange, a red with a yellow, and he now puts a glue on it to seal it up, and he calls that a design. So that's just it. I was never perturbed actually about the whole thing because I know who I'm looking for. I've chosen my battle. I'm not fighting on the low level now. I'm aiming higher because the higher I go as regards the number of years and the experience I've had on the job, definitely it should determine the choice of clients I should have too. So that's just the end story.
Right. Thank you very much. You call them app users. That's interesting. Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. So, what's your advice to those that are listening now and want to go venture into graphic designing? What's your advice? General advice to them?
Okay. Basically, I'll tell people that going into graphics design now, please, you just need to be patient. One, it won't work at first sight. That's it. I tried it. I did design. When I started at first, it wasn't giving my desired results. I never had a push. I left it. I came back. Now I already have a goal. I have passion for it, and I have a push. That will make me to be consistent. So it's all about you willing to learn. Claiming you know all, it's the problem. Because the person teaching you will feel that, okay, you know all. There are some things I should tell you that are shortcuts to make your work easier. I won't tell you. He keeps it to himself. So one, being humble, willing to learn, have that drive. No one is pushing you to do anything. And if you want to go higher as a professional, pick a mentor. It might not be someone you see physically. It might be someone you just cite, you follow his designs. If you look at from his designs, you should be able to know his thinking pattern. When you see his design somewhere, you know the person that did it without even having his name written on the design. So that's how it works. Because I'm also learning. I have people I look up to. That's one funny thing. I can't stop learning. Because if I stop learning, the app user that started yesterday will overtake me. You get? So I just have to keep learning. So the day one stops learning, that's the day death sets in. It might not be physical death, but death in that aspect, because it keeps degrading. You think you know all, not knowing that the world has moved. So it's just about to know what you want, the passion you have, how much are you willing to put in. Because what makes you value what you do is how much you've invested.
Roundtable with Saphicsmedia, brought to you by Saphicsmedia Productions. It's a special production of One Time Word for the month of April, May, June.